The hilarious Steve Carell stars in the incredible Burt, Wonderstone. It's a new comedy about a pair of magicians who are trying to keep their careers from disappearing. And here with his take, our very own Lights, Camera, Jackson.
Good to see you. Yeah, Steve Carell, Jim Carrey, two of the biggest funny men in Hollywood. They've teamed up for Bruce Almighty and Horton Hears a Who. Now they play rival magicians in this brand new comedy. Carell is the title character, Burt Wonderstone. As a boy, back in the early 80s, he becomes interested in magic after receiving a Rance Holloway magic kit for his birthday. Another boy from school named Anton is amazed by Burt's magic abilities, and they become partners and best friends. Flash forward several years, and Burt and Anton are headliners at Bally's Casino in Las Vegas and the top magic act in the world. But after doing the same show with the same tricks for 10 years, Burt and Anton, played by Steve Buscemi, start to get sick of the act and each other. Their boss at Bally's, James Gandolfini, wants something fresh. Steve Gray, a Chris Angel-type performance magician played to perfection by Carrey, is becoming the new face of magic, thanks to his dangerous and wacky physical stunts shown on his weekly cable TV show. Soon it's old school versus new school. Plus, the friendship between Burt and Anton is put to the test. There's an assistant who gets involved, played by Olivia Wilde, and even Rance Holloway himself, the terrific Alan Arkin, makes a comeback appearance. All these characters play a role in trying to help Burt rekindle the magic in his life and in his magic.
All right, Jackson, since this is a comedy, let's start with it there. It seems like the Vegas magic scene is a perfect target. Is this a funny movie?
It is a very funny movie in many different ways. The setup is clever, with parodies on the world of big-time magic and the new age magicians. The dialogue is sharp, some laugh-out-loud funny moments, and some subtle humor as well, which is nice. Credit goes to screenwriters Jonathan Goldstein and John Francis Daly for a spot-on script. And both Carell and Carrey, they're really great here. They're very funny, kind of restrained performances, which is a bit different than what you might expect, which really works in this case. And that credit goes to veteran TV director Don Scardino for keeping them in check.
We'd expect a lot of laughs from Carell and Carrey. Like you mentioned, two of the biggest comedy stars of the past 20 years.
Yes.
Steve Buscemi and James Gandolfini, though, they're known more for their recent HBO roles as mob bosses.
Right.
How are they in the rest of the cast?
They have their moments here. Buscemi kind of disappears halfway through the film, but he does have one hilarious scene towards the end. Gandolfini, excellent as the egotistical casino boss. And Wilde has a lot of screen time, which is a bit surprising. Alan Arkin is terrific in all the scenes he's in. He's in a lot of movies out right now and just fantastic.
A living legend.
Yes.
All right, comedies these days, as we know, can get a little bit raunchy.
Yeah.
Who's the proper audience for this flick?
It's rated PG-13 for some language, adult content, some dangerous stunts, and drug use, which is actually key in the climactic scene. It's appropriate for teens and up. This film has the funniest final scene of any movie I have seen in a long time. It will really make you laugh.
Ooh, top billing.
Yes.
All right, Jackson, what's the grade?
Now, we're going to do something a little bit different this week. I, the amazing LCJ, am going to get you to pick my grade for this movie. I have some special Burt Wonderstone cards right here. You're going to pick one of them. You're going to hold on to it and not show it to the camera until I ask you to. So please pick. All of these cards have different grades on them that I could give this movie. Please pick one of these cards.
I can't wait to see this.
All right. He takes that one. Now, on the official LCJ report card, the incredible Burt Wonderstone gets a B. Please reveal your card.
How'd you do that?
Ta-da!
How'd you do that?
That is pretty amazing. Thank you. That is pretty amazing. I feel like that's incredible.
That is pretty.
Right?
That is incredible.
Yes, that is very, very nice.
Are you
All
Burt
right.
Wonderstone?
I'm a junior version of Burt Wonderstone.
Apparently.
I've been inspired by Steve Carell. Join me next week for my review of DreamWorks animated comedy.
Wait a
The
second.
Croods.
Wait a second.
Yeah?
Wait a second.
Uh-huh. What's the problem?
This looks like a little black magic to me. These are all B's, Jackson.
Well,
Jackson, these are all B's.
I'm sorry. Join me next week. The Croods, DreamWorks animated comedy, very highly anticipated. For all my reviews, go to lights-camera-jackson.com. Watch me every Saturday on YNN, Your News Now.